Hello everyone, this is Shan. Today I'm going to present the articles of Linda Riesling and Norman Geoff, the Scrum software development process for small teams. First, the main author of this article is Linda Riesling. She has two famous works, the editors of Pattern Almanac 2000 and a Pattern Handbook, and was also the feature editors for a special issue of IEEE Communications on Design Patterns in Communication Software, which appeared in April 1999. The second author is Norman Geoff, a software project engineer at AG Communications Systems. He has worked as a software engineer on large telecommunication switching systems, and this article was published on IEEE Softwares in August 2000, and the number of paper citation is 821 times. Overall, the entire article has come up with two research questions. First, why Scrum works the best for small development teams? Second, how does it actually work? Motivation of these articles. First, address the concerns of software development environment. To be more specific, requirements often change during the product's development lifecycle to meet the shifting business demand. The second is adopting a flexible approach to development process so each team can apply what works best. Background and approach. Overall, the article introduced the main approach, Scrum, a rugby play in which the forward of each side come together in a tight formation and struggle to gain possession of the ball using their feet when it is tossed among them. That's how the word Scrum coming from. Teamworks are tight, integrates unions with each team members playing a well-defined role and the entire team focus on a single goal. So in development teams, each team member must understand his or her role and task, and the entire team must have a single focus, and the priority must be clear. Now we move down to the main study of the articles. How does Scrum actually work? In the beginning, all articles must have an initial planning phase. During this phase, the project teams must develop the architectures and identify a chief architect. And during development, the team should be prepared to make change to these architectures, but they need a plan, architectures, and a chief architect at start. At the very beginning, the chief architect defined the development project versions based on the architectures and ensure the versions consistency throughout the development phase. After an initial planning, a series of short development phase, also called sprints, deliver the product incrementally. A short sprint typically lasts 1 to 4 weeks. After that, a closure phase, usually complete product development. So before sprint phase, the team update, the team track all current identity tasks, capture them in a list called backlog. The backlog drives team activities. Before each sprint, the team update backlog and reprioritize the task. Each team sign out for a number of tasks and execute in sprint. And during the sprint, no change are allowed from outside the team. What happened during a sprint? A sprint produces a versatile, usable, deliverable product that implements one or more users interact with the systems. The key idea behind the sprint is to deliver vulnerable functionality, and the goal is to complete tasks by sprint delivery date, and the delivery date never changed. During a sprint, team can hold daily Scrum meetings, as many as they want. Everyone who relates with the project must participate, such as remote contributors. They should have a telecommunications. When team come together for short meetings, any split is immediately obvious to everyone, so everything have to put on the table. Who leads the team during the Scrum meetings? The Scrum Master leads Scrum meetings. Usually your supervisor in your team. He or she should identify the initials backlog to be complete in the sprint and measures progress toward the goal of delivering this incremental set of product functionalities. The Scrum Masters also ensures that everyone makes progress. Keep the Scrum meeting short and focused. They usually keep 15 to 30 minutes and make sure the Scrum Master should work to reduce product risk through the incremental delivery of the features, repeat response to development issues, and continue tracking of the delivery of the backlog items. So what happened during a Scrum meeting? Each team members must answer 3 questions. First, what have you completed relative to backlog? What have you done since the last Scrum meeting? Second, what issues got you ways of completing the work? What new issues are there? And 3, what changes will we make to accomplish our goal? What specific things do you plan to accomplish relative to the backlog between now and the next Scrum meetings? And each Scrum meeting lasts between 15 and 30 minutes. Those meetings should address issues, not brainstorm solutions of a question. All decisions other than responding to the 3 questions is deferred to a later meetings involved only those who actually affected by those discussions. The goal of the Scrum meetings include focusing the efforts of developers on the backlog items, communicating the priorities of the backlog items to team members, keep everyone involved of the team progress and issue, resolving issues as quick as possible, tracking progress in delivering the backlog functionalities, and addressing and minimize project risk. What happens at end of sprint? At end of a sprint, the team produces an increment that built on previous increments. The teams can trim functionalities but must meet the promised delivery date. After each sprint, all projects teams meet with all stakeholders, including high-level managers, customers, customer representatives. All new information from the sprint just complete its report. At this meeting, anything can be changed. Work can be added, eliminated, or reprioritized. Customers input share priority settings, activities. Items that are important to the customers have the highest priorities. New plans and estimates are made following the same process discussed under how do you plan and estimate. Assignments are then made to teams for the next sprint, so loop to the next sprint. As sprint finished, estimates become better as planners see what each team has produced in previous sprints. With small time increments, the planners must be careful in their estimations. Typically, final delivery tasks take place after a wipe-up phase that is run as a final sprint. The organizations can make one very important decision at the end of the sprint, whether to continue the product development, give what was delivered during the last sprint, and the current state of the market. The stakeholders meeting should address the questions, should this project continued? This is a business decision and must be made after considers all the technical and market issues. And here's the diagrams, the overall process of using Scrum model, including all the procedures we mentioned above. Contribution and conclusions. Overall, the advantage of using Scrum models, and as a result of the interaction of the small teams, focused development cycle, the products become a serial of the manageable chunk. Progress is made even when the requirements are not stable. Everything is visible to everyone. Teams communication improve. Team share success along the way and at end. Customers see on-time deliveries of increments. Customer obeyed frequent feedbacks on how the product works. A relationship with the customer develop, trust build, and knowledge grows. A culture is created where everyone expects the project to succeed, since everyone has the single goal. Scrum is more appropriate for projects where we cannot define requirements upfront, and chaotic conditions are anticipated throughout the product development lifecycle. And here's a reference I have used. If you have any questions, please let me know.